Camping Trip 2017 Hansen Adventures. In July of 2017, my children and I decided to go to see my sister and her family. My children were 15, 13, and 9 at the time. My sister lives in Spokane, Washington, and we plan on driving part of the way and stop to camp for the first night. The plan sounds great, and we are ready to begin our adventure. The car is packed, and we begin our adventure. Do we have these things with us? Do we need to double check everything? Suitcases, check. Headphones, check. Snacks, check. Phones, check. Money, check. Tent, check. Sleeping bags, check. And so the adventure begins. We leave Milford around 3:00 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. We have everything we need for the makings of a great vacation. Everyone is in and seatbelts are on. Here we go. We are headed northwest to Spokane, Washington to visit my sister and her family. After driving for quite a while, darkness falls. The sun is setting and we are getting restless. It's time to stop for the night. We stop at the Cabela's campground in Sidney, Nebraska. By the time we get to our campsite, it is dark. We work together and set up the tent. We lay out the sleeping bags and pillows and settle in for the night until something wakes me up. At first, I was afraid to move. I get my flashlight and check on my kids. They are all fine. I hear a ch-ch-ch-ch sound that woke me up. What can it be? I quickly unzip my tent and I peek outside. I hear the ch-ch-ch again, and I look around with my flashlight to see what it was. At 3:00 in the morning, I discovered we had put our tent on top of an underground sprinkler. I got out of the tent and unstaked it. My kids were still sleeping. I dragged the tent with my sleeping kids in it to a dry spot in our camp area. My kids slept through the whole thing. Finally, after everything is situated and we are in the correct tent spot, I crawl back into my sleeping bag and fall asleep. When we woke up the next morning, my kids were wondering why we were not by our car anymore. Laughs for a long time. We got everything packed up and went on our way. We sure had fun telling this story to our family. We talked about it over and over again throughout the rest of our trip. It is a vacation that we will never, ever forget.